Welcome back to the event rental shop. Evening has set in. It's a beautiful, crisp November evening. It's not even cold outside, really. Not Canadian cold. And today we're going to talk about three core concepts that have really helped me market my business. Sometimes when it comes to marketing, people go completely insane. And what I mean by that is there's videos on YouTube that are hours long, video series that are multiple hours long. There are courses you can take, whether from YouTube or from actual universities, that are days, weeks, months, even years long, just on the topic of marketing. But that's all completely useless if, for example, your product or service sucks. Let's get into the three concepts. I think I said ways, but they're more like concepts that I use to really market my business here and market the side businesses that I have. So number one, we already talked about this, is you have to have a decent, ideally very good, but decent works as well, product or service. You've heard the term, a good product sells itself, and that's exactly right. If you have a good product, if you have a good quality service, it's gonna sell itself. People are gonna talk about it, and it's naturally going to market itself. Elon Musk from Tesla, that was one of his big things. We don't spend a lot of money on advertising because we have such a unique and awesome product, which of course was his car. Now, concept number two, interconnectivity. What do I mean by that? Well, for example, click here to see our previous video on this YouTube channel. Boom. Suddenly this video is connected to the previous one. The previous one might be connected to another one. Moreover, there are links in this video connecting it to various other videos, places, and products. You want to make sure your Facebook pages, your TikToks, your Instagrams are all interconnected. And hey, this video is as much for me as it is for yourself, because I'm still very much so improving on interconnectivity. So if I talk about it, I'm more likely to interconnect more, just like I did a second ago. And that's super important because it leads up to my next point. Now that you have everybody interconnected between all these points, and again, remember, the more points, the better. You really want as many as possible. YouTube, Pinterest, website, there are so many social things, and if you're not really going to put any work into some, I wouldn't say get it, but if it's something that's valuable, definitely don't forget to get that. And that's a reminder for me. For example, we don't have a Pinterest page, and that's something we could have. But anyway, now that you have all these points and you're interconnecting them and you're marrying them together and you have potential clients in this kind of network of yours, you want to funnel them. At the end of the day, it's all useless if you're not funneling your clients to the final destination. If you have a service, for example, you want to funnel them to the booking form on your website so they can book that service. If you have a product, well, you want to funnel them to the checkout page where they can buy that product. And that's it. Now, this video is not going to go into really detail about that. Why? Well, we're not a marketing YouTube page, so we're just kind of talking about what we know with the event rentals, but more importantly, it's mostly common sense and hard work. So, for example, step number two, getting Facebook pages, getting a Twitter page, Pinterest page, whatever you need to do, getting kind of more points. Again, not all of those might be useful for you, but the point is you want to have a bunch of points in a network. And well, that's common sense. Just go on, get those things, and then put in the work. So you want to put in posts, you want to put in content so it's it's engaging, and then you want to funnel people. So make sure you have very relevant links that go into final destinations where you can either buy your product or service. So guys, hopefully that was helpful. We just had a time for a quick short video today. Consider subscribing if you're interested in this stuff, and take it easy. We'll see you later.